na binibenta naman po sa market ng 44 or 45 pesos. So yun po yung nangyayari po ngayon sa kasalukuyan po.
Mag-ikot ka sa palengke, itataya ko na sweldo ko, bonus ko, pati bahay ko. Wala kang mabibili na lintik na less than 50 pesos. Mr. BPI, we have a problem. Kaya nga binabaan na yung taripa, then wala po kayong ginagawa. You need to do something. Pinagbobola tayo ng mga hinayupak na ito. I'm sorry for my language, pero niloloko tayo somewhere else.
Wala kaming cartel. Hindi kami nagpa-profiteering, hindi kami nag-hoarding.
Hindi binabaan ng Pangulong Marcos yung taripa para kumita kayo. Binabaan yung taripa para kumita yung tao.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have questions for the importers and then the wholesalers and then the retailers. But first of all, let me direct my question to Commissioner Benvenido Rubio of the BOC. Mr. Commissioner, sir, when you say landed costs, what does it include? Is it the price from the price that they bought it from overseas and then shipping, etc., taxes? Anong mga kasama doon sa landed cost?
Mr. Chair, the landed cost composes of the cost, which includes the freight, the buying price of the declared value of the goods, plus collected duties and taxes from those goods, Your Honor.
All right, hindi pa po kasama doon yung tracking. Paglabas sa customs, hindi pa po kasama doon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pagdating lang sa pier hanggang sa may sakay nila sa truck nila, going to their warehouse, hanggang doon lang kayo.
Yes,
How
Your
much
Honor.
is, can you give me like per kilo on the landed cost for imported rice?
We had an estimate of 33.4.
33.4.
Around that figure, Your Honor.
33.4. How many metric tons did arrive this month from overseas?
For this month, Your Honor, it's about 75. It's about 73,000 metric ton, Your Honor.
Right, thank you, Mr. Chair. Let me now direct my question to the importer. Any importers can answer my question. My question, Mr. Chair, for any of the importers. Importers lang po, siguro si Ma'am Chu, right? Do you know anything? How much from your importer, from your client? Importer po siya, di po ba? Magkano po ang pasa niya sa wholesaler? You said yung client mo is just a mere importer. So magkano po ang pasa niya sa client niya? We're talking about 33 pesos something. Magkano po ang pasa niya? Because we're trying, Mr. Chair, what I'm trying to establish here, merong po nagmamanipulate ng price. So kung 33 po something ang landed cost, then nasa 33, dadagdag si importer ng presyo, tracking, etc. How much is it, Attorney Chu, yung pagpasa niya sa importer? How much is it? Kasama na po yung profit niya, expenses niya, tracking, warehousing, etc., etc. How much?
Your Honor, hindi ko po nakuha yung landed cost, but the rate that we sell it to our wholesaler, I was told it was 41. Noon po, before the tariff decrease, it was 48. And now po, binaba na po nila to 41.
41 ang pasa po nila. So kasama na po doon yung profit. We're talking about kasama na po ang profit and then yung transportation, warehousing, etc., expenses. All in na po yan, 41. All right. Ang pasa niya po sa wholesaler or pasa niya sa retailer?
Wholesaler lang po. They don't sell to retailers.
Okay, so 41 po wholesaler. All right. Now, my question is, who's the wholesaler here? Can somebody? Yeah, Mr. Cruz, right? Mr. Cruz, Mr. Chair, how much naman po pag nakuha po ninyo? Is it the same? You're getting the same price pagkuha ng binibenta sa inyo at 41 yung imported rice ng importer, or nakakuha kayo na mas mababa pa as wholesaler?
Same lang po, Your Honor.
All right, 41, right? Magkano po ang pasa na ninyo sa retailer, sa mga
retailer ng bigas po at 41, magkano po ang pinapatong ninyo?
Ang pasa lang po, ang 35, between 35 to 40 po ang presyo namin.
Ano,
Between 35 to 40 per kilo.
35 to 40 ang ibinibenta nyo po sa retailer. Saang retailer po yan? Saan po, anong grupo po na retailer ang binibentahan nyo ng 35 to 40?
Mga walk-in lang po yung buyer namin.
Ano po?
Walk-in lang po, walk-in.
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 Yeah.
So 35 to 40 per kilo. Anong klase yun? Broken, well-milled, etc., etc.? What is it?
Broken po, broken.
Broken. 35 to 40 per kilo. Now, Mr. Chair, did we invite any retailer here, Mr. Chair? Can we ask if we have any retailers here? Because we're trying to figure out from 33, bakit wala pa ako nakikita na less than 50 pesos per kilo na bigas, puro 50 hanggang 60. Pag bumili ka nga ng 45, nag-inspeksyon kami ni Speaker, siguro para pakitan tao, naglabas ng 45, pero tinanong mo, pwede po 2 kilo lang ang pwede ibilhin kong. Pero pag 50 o 60, maski na 50 sako, walang problema. So we're trying to figure out sino. So if you're selling at 35 to 40, where's the retailer? Did we invite any retailer, Mr. Chair?
May retailer po tayo.
And the retailer association or group come forward? Because we're trying to figure out saan po dito ang pumatong na napakalaki.
Pasensya na po. Meron?
Yes, Mr. Chair, I think I saw si Sir Orly, the former president of Grecon. Sa retailers po yun, Kong Erwin,
Saan po sila, Mr. Chair?
nandyan yata. Sir, ayan. Retailer, sir, di ba? Tama po.
Hello po, magandang hapon po sa lahat. Si Orlando Manuntag po from Grains Retailers Confederation of the Philippines. Yung po sa presyo po na nakukuha po ng mga retailers po sa Bulacan, ito po kasi yung pinakamalapit po sa Manila. Usually po, nakakabili po yung mga retailers ng 38, papasa naman nila ng plus 4 pesos or 5 pesos. So nasa market po ng 42 or 43. Ito po yung mga broken. Yun naman po mga well-milled rice, nabibili po nila ng 1950. That is 39 pesos po or 40 pesos. Nabibenta naman po sa market ng 44 or 45 pesos. So yun po yung nangyayari po ngayon sa kasalukuyan po.
Pero, Mr. Chair, mag-ikot ka sa palengke, itataya ko na sweldo ko, bonus ko, pati bahay ko. Wala kang mabibili na lintik na less than 50 pesos. Bihira po, Mr. Chair. Pinagbobola tayo ng mga hinayupak na ito. I'm sorry for my language, pero niloloko tayo somewhere else eh. Nakita, sinabi na ng customs 33, sinabi na nga ng wholesaler 35 to 40 ang benta niya. Bakit sa palengke na 50? Are you saying, Mr. Chair, 10 pesos ang kita mo, 40, 50, 20 pa nga hanggang 60? Saan nangyari? I mean, where are all the savings? Yung bumaba ang presyo sa world market according to NEDA, according to PSA. Bumaba yung taripa 15%. Yung savings po, nasaan napunta? Dapat po sa tao po yun, hindi binabaan ng Pangulong Marcos yung taripa para kumita kayo, binabaan yung taripa para kumita yung tao. Nasaan? You have to explain that now here, kasi kayo po yung retailer, sa inyo ang mukhang sa inyo ang problema. Because the wholesaler is saying 35 to 40. Pagdating sa inyo, sinasabi mo may 42. Wala po ako nakitang 42. Nag-ikot po tayo ngayon. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair. Nag-ikot po tayo doon. Nagtanong-tanong kami. Sinasabi, 2 kilo lang po pag 45. Pero pag bumili ka ng 50 pesos o pataas, pwede ka bumili ng 50 sako na bigas. Why is that, Mr. Chair?
Grecon?
Yes, can I
Yes,
ask
did
po
exist?
ang napansin po kasi namin, doon po sa lahat po ng mga importation na dumating po, nasa 74% is 5% whole grain. So kung 5% po siya whole grain, sa kabuuang importation natin as a whole, buong taon, wala po tayong makitang masyadong mababa sa merkado. Nakita po namin sa data, siguro po nandito po naman sa BPI, may nag-send po sila ng data po nung isang araw, naghingi po kami, around 16% lang po is only well-milled rice. So kung yan po ay nakalatag po sa numbers, nakita ko po namin, around 600 metric tons lang po. Kabuuang 4 million. So, ibig sabihin, sa buong taon, pagka binaybay po natin per month, kokonti lang po talaga yung bahagi ng well-milled at saka broken rice. So, siguro po, isa po ito sa nangyayari dahil in-open po natin yung market. Sa mga importers po, open trade po tayo. Hindi naman po natin nakita po yung regulation. Siyempre po, mas marami pong bumibili po ngayon ng mga premium rice rather than po sa mga mababa po na presyo. Pero siyempre po, marami rin po naghahanap. Lalo na po yung mga kababayan po natin na marginalized, mababa pong presyo. Pero sa nakita po namin data, kukunti lang po talaga nag-import ng 25% at saka broken. So, given the fact po na 35 metric tons po, 35,000 metric tons po tayo per day, so what is 260,000 metric tons for the whole year? So, manipis po talaga yung bilang po. Mas marami po talaga is premium. Siguro makikita naman po sa data ng BPI. So, thank you po so much.
Mr. Chair, let me direct now my question to the BPI. Mr. BPI, is this true what he's saying na mas gusto nilang ng mga importers mag-import ng mga mahal? Aren't you considering yung mga kababayan natin na hindi maka-afford ng 50 pesos per kilo na bigas? Hindi ba ninyo sabihin lang, hoy importer, mag-import ka naman ng mumurahin, yung maputi, mabago, kahit papano? Can't you dictate? Kayo nagbibigay ng permit, hindi ba ninyo pwedeng manduhan sila? Mag-import ka ng kalahati na ganito, mas mura. What are you doing?
Mr. Chair, thank you po for the question.
Then after you, I think we will recognize FFF.
Opo. Sir, on the data po, tama naman po yung nasabi. Actually, sir, nag-initiative po kami para i-categorize yung ini-import ngayon. So sa 5%, nasa 70%, sa 15%, nasa around 4%, 25% brokens is nasa 15%, 100% brokens is nasa 6.19%, and other types po ay nasa 3%. So aside po doon sa 5% broken, na 70%, nasa around 30% po yung ibang classification ng bigas. As for the mandating, sir, sa kanila, kung ano po yung i-import, sir, sa amin pong mandato ay talaga pong sa sanitary and phytosanitary concerns po tayo, and then sa food safety. And we do test these bigas po na narito at dumadating sa atin.
So are you saying, Mr. Chair, wala kang control kung anong i-import nila? Hindi ba lang ninyo iniisip yung mga kababayan natin? Paano kung mag-import lahat yan ng tig 60 pesos per kilo? You don't care? We have a problem, Mr. Chair. Mr. BPI, we have a problem. Kaya nga binabaan na yung taripa, kaya nga tayo mataas ang inflation because of this, then wala po kayong ginagawa. You need to do something. I mean, do something. Di ba? Kung kailangan ninyo ng more power, then come to Congress and Congress will give you that. Kaya nga tayo may investigasyon. Puro kayo tango, pangalawang hearing na ito. Hindi nga malaman kung sinong nag-check ng mga presyo. hindi tayo makasagot. Mr. Chair, if you recall, tinanong ko na kung sinong in charge. Walang makapagsabi kung sino ang in charge sa tingin ng presyo, pagsita. Monitoring lang sila lahat. DA monitoring. DTI monitoring, NFA monitoring, lahat ng mga ito, puro monitoring. Mga walang silbi. Now, can't you do something about it? Or what do you need? Na para pwede mo silang diktahan, importer, kailangan na ng Congress, kailangan na ng gobyerno, mag-import kayo ng mura na bigas. Can't you do that?
Sir, thank you po. Actually po, kami po ay nagpapasalamat nga sa Kongreso dahil po doon sa batas na pinirmahan kahapon na nagbibigay sa amin, sir, ng power talaga na magpunta sa mga warehouse na ito at makita. Actually, sir, ito pong initiative ay salamat din po kay Kong Mark sa Committee on Agriculture dahil pinaklasify ho nga sa amin itong mga ito. Siguro po dahil po doon sa certain section ng bagong batas na kami ho ay mag-uusap ng PSA, ng NEDA para ho makapagbigay ng policies ho para mas ma-improve itong ating situation ay yun po naman ang aming gagawin at ito po ay may nakalatag na naman pong plano para po dito.
Mr. Chair, I know my 5 minutes is already up. My next thing is I move that we ask the importers and the wholesalers to give us the list of their clients, the retailers, para malaman po natin sino po ang kanilang mga kliyente para maimbita po natin sa susunod na hearing yung mga retailer na yan kasi hindi lang po ang Grecon o yung mga association, Mr. Chair. I move that the wholesalers and importers submit to us in this Congress the list of their clients, retailers, para malaman po natin because everything looks now na ang problema sa retailer. Kasi kung sinasabi ng wholesaler, 40 lang benta niya, pagdating sa market, 50. Pagkatapos an explanation kasi mataas. Why import mataas? Mas maraming kliyente. Pag murang bigas ang i-import, mas maraming bibili ho. Marami ho tayong mga kababayan ng mga below middle class. Yung cannot afford ng 50, kaya nga nagre-reklamo eh. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Are there any objections? Hearing none, now COMSEC is hereby instructed wherever she is.
Mr. Chairman,
You have another question, sir?
Mr. Chair,
Can I think somebody wants to enlighten us. You are recognized, sir. State your name and your...
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'm Vic Angeles, the General Operations Manager of Bitram Marketing.
Okay, please speak.
Yeah, can I be allowed to make a
Yes, please.
manifestation at the same time, if I'll be allowed to categorize the supply chain for the rice business?
Please.
Okay. I agree with the Honorable Tulfo na ang nabiblame kasi ngayon ang naging spotlight kaming mga importer where in fact tama si Honorable Tulfo na ang makikita natin problema sa retailer. Now, if I may be allowed to categorize, nagkakaiba kasi yung ang naging definition natin, importer, wholesaler, retailer. So tatlong level lang. In reality, there are a lot of levels. There are a lot of category. Kami importer, we sell to wholesaler. Then the wholesaler sell to dealer. The dealer sell to stores. And the stores or to online seller. So, kung titingnan mo yung presyo, let me recall. Bago in-impose yung 15% na baba ng tariff duties, we were selling then at 1,310 per 25 kilos. That's for the premium DTA rice. Now, the wholesaler are selling it at 1,350 to 1,390.
So 50 lang kita niyo.
50 kita nila. From the wholesaler, ang bumibili, yung dealer, yun yung mga nagbebenta sa palengke. Okay? Yung ibebenta nila ng 1,370, pagdating sa dealer, sa rice, sa palengke, nagiging 1,400. Yung mga bumibili na dealer sa palengke, yung mga tindahan na sari-sari store. Kaya pagpunta mo ng sari-sari store, ang benta na 1,500 na. That was before yung reduction ng 15%. Now, nung binaba ang tariff duties from 1,310, we as importer are selling at only 1,150. So just imagine, 1,310 to 1,150. A difference of about 160 pesos. Yet, when you go to the wholesaler, ang benta nila from 1,310, binebenta lang nila 1,290. So, ang laki ng difference. Now, nung tumaas ang dollar from 55 to 60 pesos now, wala kami magawa eh. We need to sell at a higher price. Now, we're selling it at 1,200. We're selling it at 1,200. Magkano binebenta ng wholesaler? Still at 1,270.
Anyway, sir, I think we got the point already. Thank
So,
you for the information.
One last ano lang, sir. It's not, wala kaming cartel. Hindi kami nagpa-profiteering. We're dictated by the
Hoarding,
market prices. Hindi kami nag-hoarding. Kung titingnan nyo yung sa retail side, from January to December up to this, tama yung sinasabi ni Honorable Tulfo. Hindi nagbago from 60 pesos, minsan 65. Yet, our prices, sumusunod lang po kami. Sumusunod lang kami.
Anyway, as mandated by the motion of Congressman Tulfo, we'll be sending you letters for you to fill up with respect to the kind of value chain for each of the importer until it reaches, I don't know whether you can reach your retailer. So,
Mr. Chairman,
yes.
just a clarification. Over here, sa left side.
May I ask Congressman Tulfo if you're okay, you ready?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Just one last thing, Mr. Chair. Kaya nga we want to invite the Association of Retailers para malaman po natin
Yes,
who's telling the truth. Because they're finger pointing now. Ang sinasabi ng wholesaler, mababa ang bigay nila. Ang sinasabi naman ng retailer, no, ganito na nakuha natin. We heard it from Grecon. Pero Grecon is just one association. There's a lot of association of retailers, of rice retailers. We need to invite here, Mr. Chair, so that we would know. At for now, nakikita po natin, based on the explanation of the importers, mababa yung bigay nila, so tumataas, sumisipa ang presyo pagdating sa retailers. So we need to invite these retailers. At saka, meron po tayong sinasabi, Mr. Chair, na yung profit eh dapat pag ganito, yung margin is only 5%. Because this is a commodity, Mr. Chair. We have to review that. Eh dapat kaya nga, I'm asking the DA, wala ba sila nakikitang violations dito, Department of Agriculture? Because it's a commodity, your profit, not more than 5%. We have a law on that. I don't know. You guys need to review. Si bossing pa naman ninyo, negosyante, dapat alam niya, di ba? Well, what are you guys doing? I mean, it's 5%. How come? How come we're allowing these people to profit more than 5% at the expense of the poor? Tapos meron pa tayong binagbabawasan ng taripa, hindi rin effective. We cannot feel it. Hindi nararamdaman ng tao eh. Might as well ibalik na po yung taripa natin ulit sa 30%. Kasi hindi naman po napapakinabangan pala. That's what I'm asking also, Mr. Chair, to direct DA also. Kasi sinasabi po nila wala silang power, they can only monitor. Then, Mr. Chair, my question is, which agency does it fall under to monitor prices and make arrests para to give sample? May batas na po tayo ng hoarding, may batas tayo ng overpricing. Who should make the arrest, Mr. Chair? That is my question.
Mr. Chair,
The newly.
clarification lang, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Earlier kasi when Congressman Tulfo asked one of the retailers kung kanino sila nagbebenta, wholesaler, no? Kung kanino sila nagbebenta, nabanggit yata niya kanina na meron daw walk-ins.
Under the
No?
new law.
Is that correct? Who was that gentleman who replied? Sinabi mo na merong walk-ins, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Pwede mo ba kaming bigyan ng idea gaano karami yung walk-in?
Marami po yun, Your Honor. Continuous po
You
yun.
see, that's a problem, Mr. Chair. They could easily pass on the excuse doon sa walk-in, no? Kesa doon sa pinagbabagsakan nila na mga dealers.
Emergency situation.
So I guess we should also ask that they submit to us, all these importers submit to us the mix of their buyers. no? Yung ilang percento yung walk-ins, ilang porsyento yung bulk buyers nila.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair.
We will deploy our research staff and go through all 10 major importers.
Because we cannot accept, Mr. Chair, that we will be given that excuse na mas marami, 90% po walk-in eh. Now, hindi na natin malalaman ngayon sinong kumikita at paano kumikita.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, briefly, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Yes, in addition to the request of Congressman Tulfo from the importers to disclose their clients, perhaps, Mr. Chair, we can request the importers and the wholesalers to disclose the commercial invoices to validate exactly what prices are they giving to their respective customers. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.